We have this theory that the biggest pike in heavily fished waters are easier to catch on tiny lures.
Maybe Europe's biggest pikes, heaviest pikes are in this lake.
We are here to try to find out. History speaks for itself.
I caught so many big pike on small lures like this. It's no coincidence anymore.
Yeah, take the net. Ooh, it's a nice one.
That got my heart beating.
Oh, that's a nice pike. Hey, buddy! Oh, that felt big.
That's very bitty.
This is a good one.
Big pike on small lures.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Wow, what a beautiful looking pike.
Me and Ludde have traveled down to the Netherlands to meet up with some of Europe's most skilled anglers. Combined, they have thousands of days on these waters and all the knowledge we need to test this theory out.
Welcome, man.
Nice to see you. Good to see you. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
And the plan is catching a good pike on small lures.
Yeah.
No, it's unbelievable. But the last 5 years, every year I have pike from more than 1.20 meters on small lures. It's ridiculous.
You ready?
I'm born ready.
How big are the pike out here? They big?
They are big.
We will fish one day with them each, always with baits smaller than 12 centimeters.
You can see here, more or less, every dot is a waypoint where I caught fish. So this is Volkerak, this is Holland, this is Häng. These are the rivers. So every dot is a fish I caught. Like
That's insane.
that's insane, eh?
That's dedication right there. It's an honor to share the boat with Luke today.
Normally the rule this time of year shallow fishing is catch 10 males, small ones, and 1 female, the bigger one. We have to probably work through a couple of smaller fish to find one big one.
The Rapala guys have taken us out on the shallows with deeper water nearby. Niels have seen some seriously big pike here in the past.
Yeah. Oh, shallow. Nice pike.
It's not super nice, but yeah, it was a good strike. What a strike it was. Crazy.
Way to go, man. Need the net?
Yeah, take the net. Ooh, it's a nice one. Yeah. No, not meter, but it's quite fat. Are you ready, Niels?
All right.
We made a drift a little bit closer to the shore and just casting up to the really shallows, and I just speeded the lure, boom. Wow, look, golden one, super colorful, nice Netherlands Dutch pike. I'm happy, it was a super hard strike, and on the 5-inch kickman, boom.
A good pike, put a good pike here. Good pike here. Oh yeah.
Where?
Yeah, it's a good pike. I'm gonna catch that one right now. And you know, there are two. Yeah, that's my tactic. I go for a spot that looks nice. Bam, 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 bam. 7, 8 to 10 cast, move to another spot. That's how I fish. Very quick, spot and go. And in that way, you don't lose too much time. I have so much confidence in the lure. If there is fish, they will take it. Yeah, and it's a good one. It's the first bite. Second spot. The first bite. I saw a little bit of stones on the bottom. And I can feel already the teeth from the pike, so it's a pike. They are very strong. This lake, you will never believe, I was one of the first who was fishing on this lake. In the beginning, nobody knew that there was fish in this lake. So I was crossing this lake and I asked a Dutch friend, do you know there is any fish in that lake? And he said, I don't know. So then I decided to come and try it on my own. Look at that, how beautiful they are. So the first time that I came on my own, not knowing if there was pike, it's 20 years ago. Because before, 5 years before that, it was salt water here. And the government made a big dam, a sluice, and then they make it fresh water. So I saw a nice spot and I thought, okay, let's do a cast. My very first cast, I was completely alone here. Boom! But I missed it. And I want to shout to somebody, but there was nobody. And I do another cast, and another one, boom! Because this fish have never seen lures before. And I said nothing to anybody, and I fished here for 2 years on my own. It was insane, insane.
Oh, that's a really big pike.
Really, they got a big pike?
Yeah, that's like this.
No way.
He was holding it up in the boat, and when you see, that's like 150 meters away, and when you see that the pike is big on 150 meters, it's really big.
Crazy. But at least we know we're in a good area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, 2 bites, 1 big pike just 150 meters away from us.
You see the head now? Look at the head. You see the head sticking out behind his back.
Yeah, it's a big ass fish.
Big fish.
Wow.
Okay, we're on the spot, boys.
We are on the spot.
Boys. Still hugging.
They're still hugging.
Still.
I mean... a fish!
Good.
No, I lost it!
No!
Damn, it felt kind of heavy. I don't know.
Good strike, huh?
Yeah.
Solid.
It was a good strike. Damn!
On the drop.
Fan, det var stumt.
Yeah. That was a big fish. Fucking hell.
We have, Ludde,
Yeah.
you know we have a saying in Sweden. I don't know if it's too early to say it, but I'll say it anyway, because you're my best friend. Unfortunately, this is the wrong water
Yeah.
to miss a bite.
Oh my gosh. I know. This is the wrong water. And I mean, those guys passing by, they caught a huge pike 10 minutes ago. I mean, dream come true on these waters.
Yeah.
Look at the teeth marks.
Oh.
That was a big teeth.
Damn.
It's släpp a bit.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, hundar börjar tala mat.
One meter too. Oh, there was a follower.
Really?
Fucking hell, there was a follower behind mine.
Oh.
Just turned away when he saw your face.
Ooh, that's an ugly Swede.
I'm not sure if you can see it on the GoPro. It was not a big fish, but it was a nice, like 85 or something like this.
Here we go.
Wow, nice.
Fish.
Talk to me.
It's a decent one. Yeah. So finicky bite. I didn't. Was like a ding.
Really good, man.
This lure, I fished with it for 5 minutes. It's a small one.
Want to net it?
No, I can take it with the hands.
Take it by the hand?
Yeah. Perfecto. Maybe not the one we're after, but hey, I'll take it.
Yo! Oh, what a bite! Nice, I lost it.
No, lost it.
Look, decent fish.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was 80-ish.
Yeah.
80-ish.
Shit.
Really nice bite. Still a glider. Actually, this one was brand new this morning, and you see the first little scratches are on. Little perch pattern here with UV active fins, so they can really see it clearly. But yeah, perch are really on the menu for the pike on this lake. We all know how much perch there is in Lake Volkerak. And yeah, the pike like to feed on the perch as well. So I think it's also with your I saw you go really slow, tuck tuck, and then wait 2-3 seconds, tuck tuck. Yep, fish. Now we are onto something. This is the cast after I lost one. So it looks like we found a few males here. Like I said, perch are on the menu for these fish. He likes it. Really cool. Not a monster, but man, we're getting some action. This is fun.
Nah.
Kolla in på luckan.
Där satt den. Oh, nah, yeah. Hey, oh, it's still there. It's still there. Oh, what a nice bite.
Yes, sir.
Woohoo.
Be careful of the front motor.
Kaboom. Oh, it's a decent pike.
It's a good one.
80, 90 maybe.
Yeah, super.
That was a great bite.
Boom! Shetty's headlight green.
Yeah, just changed to that. You told me, hey, this color on Volkerak. And I have to listen to the master. Oh, that's a nice pike. First bite for me. Let's get this one in the net.
Yes, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
Really good one. Yes!
There,
Whoa!
there we go!
Very good, man! Very good!
Yes.
Cool!
That's my first Dutch pike.
Look at this pike.
Yeah,
Look at this
nice
one. This is a nice
Buddy,
size.
that's your first Dutch fish.
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
oh, look at it!
Look at this. How
It's
fat it
big!
is.
It's much bigger than I thought, man!
Cool.
It's like a log! Big pike on small lures.
Shetties, headlight green. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
104, I believe around 7 kilo maybe.
Yeah.
It's a heavy fish, good looking. Great start on this adventure.
That's
Big
cool,
pike on small lures.
That's cool.
She's gone.
I told you we're gonna find them.
We really did.
Good job, guys.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes,
That's an amazing
yes.
feeling.
Cool.
That's a really nice pike. And my first pike this year in open water. Can't ask for anything more. Yes!
Do you think that the pike's behavior have changed? Have they started to going towards smaller baits recently?
I'm sure about it, because you have to know there are a few parks here where you can stay, where you can put your boat in the harbor. So that means a lot of people from Germany, they come here for a week. So there is a lot of pressure on this lake, and but not so many people fish with small lures, because many people think small lures is for perch, and that's true. But like I told you in the start of the day, I caught so many big pike on small lures like this. It's no coincidence anymore.
Because the waters are so pressured with big baits, because everyone wants to catch the biggest pike in the lake, they tend to feed as well on the small baits, so it can actually work really well for the big pike.
You don't want to know how many big pikes we catch with perch fishing.
Yeah.
And big, I mean like meter plus pikes.
Yeah.
You saw some fish already today following and just inspecting or nibbling. And those bigger lures, yeah, might sometimes also scare off the fish, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're more interested in small stuff sometimes.
And I think with a lure like this, with a fine line, they don't see so much danger in it. We had last year, we had on that lure, we had 1.25 m. This fish was around 17, 18 kilos summer pike. You know, also what I think, with big baits, they can bite on your bait and you cannot have one single hook inside. So you feel the bite and you strike and you miss it. But that's not possible with a small bait because they inhale it completely. So, and that's also a benefit of it.
Yeah, like Ludde's pike now.
Yeah. Cool.
Small one.
Yep,
Still
but
a pike.
it's number 4. Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, and there's another one. Double hook up. This drift, it should be it, huh? Look at this little chop on the water. Oof. Yeah, there's one. Hoppa.
Shoo. I stuck to this guy, the Scylla jointed Scylla glider. They're so beautiful here. You can see that these pike can grow big and bulky and thick backs.
Yep.
Oh. Perfect.
The males are here.
They're waiting for the date night.
Yeah. It's the same fish.
Probably. Maybe.
No. I'm just using my all-round jerkbait rod. It's actually it's a Beast Pro, but it's a prototype rod. It's actually quite nice. I can fish the big Scylla glider. That one is like around 70 gram. Can cast it really easily, but also the smaller ones because of its like light tip, fast action. Since we are still targeting some bigger fish here, at least that's the goal for today. It's nice to have a little bit more backbone in the rod to play a fish if you get a little bit bigger one. So.
Look, we had like 2 meters and 3.5, and now boom, we have already almost 8 meters. So this is a drop off. It's a big flat area with a lot of dead grass. We're just drifting along the shoreline.
Yeah, so in this area, like the Delta Lakes in Netherlands, I've been fishing for many years now, and like I caught my biggest pike, like up to 127 in here. And I know fish, like I've seen fish like from my father, for example. A few years back he caught like an absolute monster fish, 120, but it must be around 20 kilo. My biggest pike, the 127, was actually caught on a perch lure, like a little blade bait of a few centimeters.
There we go. It's a small one, but feisty. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, good, Luda.
Thanks.
Nice. And the kickman is... No,
I
the
fished
mayor.
the major.
The mayor is out.
Is it like a 3-inch or?
4-inch, I think.
4-inch, okay. They are so pretty. Pretty looking. They're called golden colors. Wow.
There's also weeds. There's weed patches on the right. This is perfect, man. Deeper water, and then on the drop there's weed. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Pike.
Oh, that's a big one. He had it in the mouth.
I didn't see it.
This was a 110.
Was it 110?
Yes.
Oh no, shit. Oh, we will catch it.
And it was just cruising over the bottom. And it was funny, my lure was coming in, of course, like this, but I saw my lure going there.
Oh, shit.
He just had it nibbling in the mouth. That was a big one, man.
110.
Yeah, he was just cruising so like this close to my lure, following it. And I saw it just not going for it, like opening the mouth like this, and he just touched it and pushed it a little bit to the side, and I tried to set the hook, and then he pissed off.
Did it scare him or did it swim away?
Yeah, he swam away, but he was so gentle. She, I must say, because this was definitely a female.
Yeah.
They are here.
That was that. The one. It was the one.
That was that. That got my heart beating. Slightly faster. Yeah, a little bit vegetation here now under the boat as well, you see.
It's a good one?
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, this is better.
It's not coming up to the surface.
Yeah, you can take the net if you would like. Oh, what a bite, guys. This was insane. Long way out, long cast towards the drop-off. And the lure just got stopped by something. Not sure what it is, but this is a little bit bigger than all the males we just got.
Still fishing with the glider?
Yeah, still the Berkeley Zilla glider. Yeah, this is a bit better fish. Or is it just hooked weird?
Yeah, it's hooked. A little bit weird.
It felt so much bigger than this. Crazy, huh? It felt so much bigger than this. I'll take it by the hand. Chuck. There we go. Nice one, a bit chunky. Oh, I really thought this was a bigger fish. You fooled me, you little bugger. Okay. He was really playing with me here.
Yeah, so we are just drifting on a shallow flat, and we see a lot of white dots with like a black dot, the shadow behind them. So it's a whole school of bream. Yeah, here the bream is starting.
Really?
On the shallow. Be ready, my friends.
There we go. Crazy. You are crazy.
It's a small one.
The Nielsen, it's a small one?
Or I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh, strong.
Crazy when he says it. Also, you are one sick man. You are one sick man. It's yeah.
It's a zander.
It's a zander, but it's a nice zander. It's a nice zander.
Oh, it was a good strike. I can tell you that.
Yeah. But it's a decent zander. Yeah. It's a really nice one.
I never catch zander, so I'm happy with this one.
Wow, look at that one. It's a beautiful zander.
With the
wow.
5-inch kick, man. Wow. Look at the colors.
That's pure gold, my friend.
Yeah.
Several pike. Yeah. I saw some old weed on the bottom, and see some good signs. A little bit deeper than the other place, but looks very promising. I have a few old waypoints here, maybe 20 years old, but I said let's give it a look. So it's basically, yeah, I had a bite. Yeah, cool, had a bite.
Nice.
That's cool. What a nice bite was this. First we're gonna play this fish. This was a really nice bite. Really nice bite. Because he stays deep, you see?
I will bring the big net. No, I will bring the small net.
Bye bye. Yeah, another one.
He's on fire!
Oh, yes.
Lucky Lou.
I saw it immediately. It was a little bit of old weed, and I said this is a good spot. A little bit bigger, but okay. Yeah, I'm happy with every pike, small or big. You see it really today. I told you before we started, headlight green, on this lake is pure magic. This is a 9 centimeter, but we also have it in 12, we have it in 16. It's a very good color for pike, and especially in clear water.
No, that's a...
Big pike?
I think it's a sander, but I don't know. It's heavier.
I have my rod inside now. I think it's a zander, huh?
I think it is a sander.
The big zander.
Yeah, I think it's a big sander.
Oh, that head chick.
Yeah, it's a pike.
It's a pike.
Yes!
There we go, buddy!
From nowhere!
Look at this. It's so thin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's an eel.
Once upon a time this pike was probably beautiful, but then something happened here. Probably it's been hooked. Tough.
Yeah.
So
Look at the...
it's not having the best
Look here.
time.
Here. Look. That's a quite big one.
Yeah. Bye bye. Why do I catch these fish all the time? Johnny, you need to keep those pike for yourself.
So this kind of fishing that we are doing today, targeting big pike with small lure, you don't want, of course, you don't want the super big pike gear. So a gear that I've been using today is the new Guide Select from Okuma. It came last year actually, and this is the heavy spin. It's 40 up to 100 gram. So that's well suited for this kind of like downsize pike fishing. You will feel everything when you're still casting those small lures, but still also the power and the backbone to fight a really big fish.
Perfect weather.
Right now we're searching for that one needle in this haystack.
Yeah,
One big fish.
it's a big stack. Huh?
It is.
But that's really tough. But it's only tough when you are on the wrong moment.
This is a good one. No!
Oh, this was good.
That was.
Yep.
That was.
I saw your rod.
That was the big one. It was the big one.
Yeah, but this is a big fish pot. And before you have felt something. This was different, I tell you.
Yeah, that was something else. That was a big fish. I hooked it and it was like boom, boom.
Yeah.
Last cast I was like I should change this because it's starting to slide, and when it slides you hook it. It's not you can't really hook the fish.
That's very pity. I saw the rod. This was a big fish.
That was
rod was
definitely
going like...
the biggest fish today.
Yeah, just like Nelly said, this is not a water you wanna miss a bite in. And that bite was something I'll be remembering for a long time. Fortunately, we've got a few last casts left on this trip.
Deeper water in connection to spots like this, or?
I think I would look if I had... Oppa! Bang! That's it. Ah, quite a nice fish. What do you say?
Might be.
Quick net job?
Yeah, why not? Net job? What?
Golden nugget.
Are we bringing out the net? What's going on, guys? Woo!
It's actually going for it. Yeah, it's an 80. Around 80.
Hey, buddy! Good save!
Jumped into the net. Good man. Really cool.
Awesome. Amazing day. Beautiful fish here. Every single fish today has been this beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is maybe the biggest of the day. Awesome day.
Yeah, it's an 80.
It's not proven the theory, but that means we get to try again.
Honestly, we can't say if the theory is right or not. but we will for sure be back to check again. If you're not already a subscriber, please check that bell to be the first to see new stuff coming up in the future. See you there.